power has been with you all along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and this, oh yes, this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. I am all things. I am all things. When you realize it that way, you no longer see things from the perspective of you versus me versus them. You realize that everything in existence is you. That stops judgment. It stops you looking at someone saying, man, that guy there has this, and this he needs to fix. You'll begin to start to say, I have things I need to fix. And I'll explain why. When you live in that realm of reality, it goes from judgment to what can I do to be of assistance. It goes back to the two realities that I said everyone has to choose from. Do you choose to be in a reality that serves yourself, or do you choose to be in a reality that serves the all, which is really what you are? See, when you're in a state of judgment, you look at someone that's doing bad, you look at someone that's doing what you perceive as wrong, you begin to separate yourself from that person. You believe that that person is something different or contrary to you. See, this theory of the ego, me being just me, my family, my ethnicity, my race, my country, my culture, my upbringing, it's the root cause to all wars. It's the reason why an ideology of what, or a persona of what one believes that they are, gives them the right, gives them the inherent right to inflict harm upon another person. But when you see that person or people as the same as yourself, it goes back to the two commandments that the Bible issues out. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind, and love thy neighbors as thyself. See, when you realize that all things are one thing, then the neighbor is the same as loving yourself. And the God that they're referencing is the all. It's the everything. Let those that have ears hear. I am figuring out, or refiguring out, the gnats are everywhere, that everything in this existence is me. And I'm starting to do away with judgment, do away with looking at something outside of myself as separate from me. And I'm loving the fact that I'm having a grand, it's almost like the universe is conspiring to be able to give me an opportunity to test that theory. See, it's easy to say everything is me when you're at Disney World and you're having a blast, right? It's a little more complicated when you're at a job site and for some strange reason, they all don't like you. You know, those are the environments that you can show yourself that that principle is true. See, as long as you believe that they don't like you, which may be their perspective, right? Then you're continuously keeping that thought of separation in your mind. Remember, I can't control any aspect of myself outside of me, but what I can control is what's inside of me. And when you truly dive inside of yourself, truly, I mean, no joking around, no just doing it for people outside. When you truly dive inside of yourself and you change all of that filth, all of that judgment, all of that corruptness that you have in, you'll begin to see, that's if you truly put the work in for it, you'll begin to see that everything outside of you begins to change. It goes, that guy's not too bad. It's because you're beginning to have self-love. You're beginning to have self-joy. And then that joy starts to permeate outside of yourself. And it starts to change everything around you. See, in the words of Jim Rohn, you hear the crickets? Even the crickets know. You hear them? Even the crickets know that that's the universal law. And it just feels good to me. It feels great to me to know that I control everything that's around me. So I said, I want joy out here. So I just found joy in here. I said, I want abundance out here. So I found abundance in here. I wanted love out here. So I found love in here. And I became the things that I am seeking. Let me not act as if I'm there. Oh, no, I'm far from there because as the book, The Emerald Tablet, quite laid out perfectly for you. The closer that you think that you are to being there is the further the there gets from yourself. Because the real true you is eternal. It's forever in existence. And it never stops growing. So don't get complacent in the place that you're at. Because then again, you're going to start losing yourself because you're not on the road of finding the true essence of your being. I'm hoping that you can grasp, conceive in your, no, not in your mind, because the thinking mind is trash. I'm talking about in your heart, that what I'm saying is true, and test that theory until you'll be saying it's also the truth. So many people say, what's wrong with the world? And I say, what's wrong with you? So many people say that there's not enough. The world is falling apart. But I look around and the world is still here. See, because the world isn't here. I am all things. That is the art of alchemy. Don't try to turn lead into gold. Try to turn yourself into gold. And watch everything around you turn into what you are. Now, you can let hatred fill your heart, envy, greed, malice, turmoil, and what you're going to see in your external experience is the same thing that you are. They say a miserable person has a miserable experience. But on the same token, a joyful person has a joyful experience. See, we were taught that things here, like joy, is what makes you happy. But I'm telling you that it was all in reverse. It's joy here that makes you happy here. It's abundance in here that brings abundance there. It's the love in you that permeates the love outside of you. So don't go looking for the treasure. That's why so many people go seeking for God and they never find him. That's why so many people go seeking for wealth and they never find it. So many people go seeking for joy and they never find it. They never find it because they're looking out here for what's here. And when you find out the truth that all things in existence, the air, the bugs, the food, the drinks you drink, the money you spend is always been you. When you grasp that concept, then and only then will you say, woo, it feels so good to be alive. Shout out to Ralph Smart. But then you'll truly say, woo, the power has been with you and been with me all along. Peace. Live the life that you want to experience. Push. And remember, faith without works is dead. So you got to put a little work in. And when you put the work in with the thought of what it is you want to be, and take every day chipping away of what you no longer want, you'll start to realize that your experience outside of yourself becomes beyond your wildest dream, beyond what you ever could think. See, because the person that was thinking before is not the person that you are now. Once you start chipping away the things that you no longer want in your experience, you are the creator of your reality. Not the bill man, not the guy at the job, not the supervisor, not the owner of the company. It's you. And it's always been you. You just have to be aware that you are a part of everything. And show love if that's what you want. If you want abundance, then start giving. If you want peace, then show peace and be peace. And it'll follow. You hear the crickets again? They're basically saying hallelujah, right? Hey, live, love, and laugh, and peace. Namaste. Namaste. I love you all. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I love you. I didn't tell you it again? Hold on, wait. I love you. Because you are me, and I am you. Peace.